It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
It is round 2 of the NBA playoff. The intensity just kicked up a notch for game 2. Welcome everybody, Ernie Johnson along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The Eastern Conference semifinals continue here on 2K Sports. Game 2. This is Kevin Harlan at the table alongside Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. We'll be hearing from David Aldridge from the sideline. We've got the Washington Wizards taking on the Boston Celtics. You take a look at the Celtics. Tough loss for them in Game 1. We'll see if they can rally back in front of their hometown crowd to tie the series.
And this virtually becomes a must-win after that loss in Game 1. You almost never see a team drop the first two at home and go on to win a playoff series.
Got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. So on the floor for Washington, they've got Nerlens Noel. Paul George is out there with Carter. Then it's Zach LaVine, and it's Fox in at the point guard. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession.
Well, that's an example of two teammates on a different page. They're both looking at each other like, hey, what was going on there?
On offense, here are the Wizards. They come into the game following the win on Sunday.
And on the road, their perimeter shooting really helped to kind of keep the crowd out of the game.
No, I completely agree. They completely took the crowd out of it. They were scorching hot from the perimeter all night long.
Porzingis. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Porzingis has got the first points of the night for the Celtics.
You know, Porzingis' size obviously will make him a threat at the rim, but that athleticism a problem as well.
And Noel kicks to LaVine. Stolen by Middleton. Over LaVine. Shots good by Middleton.
You know, and that was a nice find by KP. Saw the open man. He was on time, on target with the pass. Perfect.
Fox with it. Lowry picks him up. A shot by Carter. Nobody around. And it's Carter again missing. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. No coverage that time. Lowry's got his first 3 points of the game.
And right now, they have all the momentum. I mean, just look at the score.
No, there's no doubt. You can see it. The lead continues to grow. They're not slowing down. I love the pressure they're applying.
Now, here's Fox. Porzingis with the block.
Porzingis so fast off the floor when he challenges a shot. Helps him get a lot of blocks like that one.
Lowry dishes to Morris. Feeds to O'Quinn. Outside, Porzingis. Outside for Lowry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Wizards have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. George passes to Fox. There's a good screen. LaVine kicks to Fox. Noel sets a screen for Fox. Launches it. That shot, no good. And it's Boston the other way. Middleton outside. Lowry kicks to O'Quinn. It's tipped, and that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Here are this postseason's dead-eye shooters. These guys have knocked down a ton of shots from downtown. Second, Chris Middleton. And, of course, Markieff Morris.
And the bright lights of these playoffs have done wonders for each of their three-point shooting. That's what they were both hoping for.
Now here's Porzingis. Morris a screen. Three-pointer, Lowry. And it's sent back by George.
Well, despite his struggles from the field in this period, you know he's going to keep asking for the basketball.
Boston leading by 5. In the corner, Middleton with it. Over LaVine. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Washington's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The shot by George, no good.
Kicking himself on that one. That is the shot he wanted.
Well, that's usually money in the bank for that guy. Not sure how he missed that one.
Screen by Porzingis. Lowry kicks to O'Quinn. Here's Middleton. And that does it for the first quarter. Celtics. And we welcome you back here to the broadcast of the Eastern Conference semifinal. Wizards trail by 5. Lowry out there with Chris Middleton. Then there's Kyle O'Quinn. Then there's Markieff Morris. And it's Porzingis in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the Boston 5. There's the screen. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And had the right idea there in calling for the screen, but he was just slow to get to the spot and didn't get set.
Yeah, just a matter of he needs to be there a split second earlier. Not much room for error when you're setting a screen.
In the corner, it's Morris. No good on the triple. George against Morris. Here's a screen by Noel. Goes up off the pick. And George with the stuff.
Some nights as a defender, you just shake your head because Paul George uses his outstanding reach to get through the defense.
And Middleton kicks to Morris. And the pass to Lowry. Back to Morris. Takes the 3. Kept alive by Boston. Nice ball movement by Boston. And there's Lowry. That's good on the assist by Middleton. And it's 6 points for Kyle Lowry. Fox against Lowry. Now, here's Fox. He's guarded closely. Here's a screen by Noel. Carter for 3. Rebound by the Celtics. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Here's O'Quinn, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
You don't necessarily have to be explosive. For O'Quinn there with the solid frame, it's about being smart and drawing contact.
Both good from the line that time. Wizards trail by 8. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Noel dishes to Fox. Stolen by Middleton. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Morris with a screen on George. Here's Middleton. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Levine for 3. Morris with the rebound.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Fox against Lowry. There's his 3rd field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington.
And with the Tide running against them, needs to talk it over with his guys.
Well, Greg, I think I love the timeout call. At least it gives you a shift in momentum. It's a smart move.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Passes it to Noel. He feeds it to Levine over Morris. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Levine.
Well, that's what happens when you use the pick to perfection. Levine loses his man and calmly drills it.
O'Quinn with it. Pass to Lowry. 5 on the clock. Pick by O'Quinn. Off the screen. That one off the back iron and out. Wizards trail by 8. Unloads from 13. And Washington again with the bucket.
And how about the mid-range shooting of Fox? Definitely capable of sinking those shots with consistency.
Middleton with it. Now defended by Levine. Middleton the pass to Morris. Over George. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Well, the thing about Markieff Morris, he does a terrific job converting inside.
Now here's Levine. There's a screen by Noel. Levine kicks to George. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. George has got 5 points now this quarter.
Kevin, that's just wonderful movement off the screen. Paul George knows exactly.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime
And in
Show.
this sold-out arena, packed to the gills. Taking a look at the Celtics, they've battled hard, not letting their loss in Game 1 affect their performance tonight. But the second half is going to tell the tale of whether they go into Game 3 desperate for a win or with momentum on their.
It's the NBA playoffs. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action here in this Game 2. Wizards trailed by 5, so on the floor for Washington. Carter out there with Paul George. Then it's Zach Levine, and it's Fox, and it's Noel in at the 5. Levine against Middleton. There's the dish to O'Quinn. Outside Lowry. Morris with the screen for Lowry. 6 to shoot. Middleton the pass to O'Quinn. Lowry for 3, and it's sent back by George. Makes it off the glass. George has got the first basket of the second half here for Washington.
Now, Kevin, terrific activity from Paul George. Sticks his long arms in and mucks up the passing lanes.
Morris a screen. Lowry kicks to Porzingis. Shot from free throw range. Rebounded by the Wizards. Outside, George. Fox against Lowry. Fox dishes to Levine. There's a screen by Noel for the tie, and Zach Levine gets the 3. Levine's got it all tied up now for the Wizards. Lowry kicks to O'Quinn. Kick by O'Quinn. And it's Lowry penetrating. A shot by Middleton, wide open. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry.
Boy, Kyle Lowry can be so creative sometimes. You think the window's too tight, but he finds a way.
They set the pick. There's a screen by Noel. For 3, Levine. And no good. And the Celtics going the other way now. Lowry passes to Middleton. He dishes it to Morris. Porzingis against Noel. And here's O'Quinn. Morris kicks to Middleton. Over Levine. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. And it's a 5-point Boston lead.
Well, this is a guy who understands his role in their offense, right? And they know exactly how to use him.
Porzingis against George. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. Lowry against Fox. Middleton on the wing. Fires the 3. Paul George grabs the miss. George has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Fox. And O'Quinn sends it back.
Just such nice timing by O'Quinn on that block. Well, this is a tough night so far. They'd be smart to rely more on a couple of their other options.
Lowry, good. Lowry's got 10.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
And there's the feed to Fox. to George. Noel, a screen on Lowry. George. And the bucket counts. 3-point chance here.
Yeah, Kevin, there are nights where it's impossible to stop Paul George. He is such a strong guy who knows how to convert through these plays.
The Wizards shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
If they increase the tempo, they got a chance at a 2-for-1.
Right, you can't walk it up the court right now. You've got to act fast and be aggressive.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel. And Carter has it in the corner. And it's off from three-point range. The third quarter comes to a close. It's the Celtics up by 5. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. Now let's listen into the huddle of Brad Stevens.
Hey, bottom line is...
And thanks for joining us once more as we get set to continue our coverage of the Eastern Conference semis. Boston leading by 5. You've got Kyle O'Quinn. Kristaps Porzingis is out there with Morris. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Lowry in at the point guard. That's who's in the game for the Celtics.
That's just superb interior defense, not allowing him a free run to the rim.
Carter kicks to Levine. Oh, good with the triple. And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way.
That's miscommunication, and we rarely see that happen.
Wizards trail by 5. Fox with it. Lowry picks him up. And there's Paul George on the assist by Fox. George has got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Wizards. Morris a screen. Here's Middleton. Left side Lowry. Shot clock at 5. From past the arc. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
Fox dishes to George. Kicks to Fox. Feeds to Levine. Fires the 3. And again, Washington with the triple.
That's a gorgeous looking jumper. Elbow in, full extension on the release. Levine is deadly in catch and shoot.
Morris a screen. Porzingis against George. Morris with the screen for Porzingis. Goes up on the high post. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Well, becoming deadly from the mid-range, an area where Porzingis' height gives him an advantage because it's tough to contest.
They set the pick. Here's a screen by Noel. Levine kicks to George. And again, Washington with the triple.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Pick by O'Quinn. Lowry kicks to Porzingis. There's a minute 47 left in the fourth quarter. George with the defensive effort.
Now that's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
No, exactly, Greg. Especially when the ball is that deep inside. You've got to respect how he altered that shot.
That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got 3 assists tonight.
Oh, Kevin, these are the shots we have come to expect from Paul George. This guy is cold-blooded.
Lowry kicks to Middleton from the arc, and the Celtics hit again from deep.
Oh, they give it up and then get the lead right back. 2 triples back-to-back. And the momentum swing in this game is ridiculous.
Fox with it. Lowry picks him up. There's a screen by Noel. George with no one around. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And O'Quinn kicks to Morris. Morris a screen. Outside, Porzingis. That Doesn't go either for Porzingis.
Yeah, coming off that screen, wide open, just can't convert.
I think, Greg, that's exactly what you want. The screen was solid. The execution just fell a little bit short of the shot.
And really, the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do. And how about the way Fox continues to improve his game? A capable scorer who also rebounds the ball well for his size, and still, though, he can improve on that perimeter jump shot.
And now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Paul George.
Yeah, more than half of their scoring has been through him. It hadn't been selfish either. That's the way they mapped this thing out, and they knew what a tough matchup he'd be for their D, so they just decided to ride it.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well, I was able to listen in on what Brad Stevens was talking about with his players. He said, guys, the whole season comes down to this, right here. This is what we've prepared ourselves for. Stay together, make shots. We can do this. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
Now, that is cold-blooded.
What a shot. He had no fear. I love it.
Here's Fox. Here's a screen by Noel. Bean passes to George. No good from outside. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Just a tiny lead for him.
And a chance to make it a little bigger right here.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good. Being both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Yeah, the crucial part of those free throws is that it now makes it a 2-possession game.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. They're behind by 4. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. From deep 3-point range, yes! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
And Kevin, you can see Paul George is locked in right now. Big-time shots demonstrate his elite level in the NBA.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Well, it doesn't get much bigger than that. A perfect trip to the line to give them the critical 3-point cushion. What poise.
And good that time.
Big shot with time winding down. Clutch move by Levine.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They lead by 1. 1 second left in the fourth quarter of this one. And so it's Boston scraping by with the win. Just a minute. All right, David, thank you. That'll do it for this broadcast of the
Thank God that it's Friday, tonight is